This is episode 10 of the Living Luppy podcast. Luppy's Extreme Weight Loss, Day 1. Welcome to the Living Luppy podcast, where a fat musician fights to lose 200 pounds and learns a whole lot of lessons along the way. And now, weighing in at 430 pounds with a total weight loss of 24 pounds, here he is, me. Hey, what's up, everybody? Yo, yo, yo. What it is. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Living Luppy podcast. My name, as always, is Luppy. My name never changes. That's a nice consistency in the show. But I am your host here every week on the podcast, and I am sure glad you're here. This is a good day on the Living Luppy podcast. I have some exciting stuff to talk about, and some good things happening, and some change in focus, and I will get into it. So I'm just glad you're here because I'm excited to talk about this and start a new chapter in my life and in the podcast and in this journey. I'm going to just use the word journey again. Whatever. Don't judge me. So before we get into that, if you could, I just want to ask you to go on over to iTunes whenever you get a chance and subscribe to the podcast. Also, you can rate us and review us. A 5-star rating would be awesome. When you get a second, just go on over there and subscribe, rate, review if you like the podcast. I would appreciate that. Let's start off with a few updates. I have a couple updates for you. First of all, for those of you who watch every week or listen every week, we talked about a couple of weeks ago I was having some anxiety issues. It was about 5 or 6 days. That was really rough, and I was having some weird feelings and some panic attack, pretty much an ongoing anxiety attack. So I just wanted to update you on that. They have gone away. The whole thing pretty much gone away. I have moments of anxiety, but it's usually just a few seconds and it goes away. The anxiety that was just staying there all the time, that has gone away, and I'm feeling a lot better. So that's really awesome. I was taking this turmeric supplement. It seemed to be all natural, but I don't know. That's the only thing I can think that maybe it was, other than maybe just stress in general. But I was taking it for about a week and a half or 2 weeks at the most before I started having those feelings. I stopped taking it, and it got better every day. And sure enough, 3 or 4 days later, I felt normal again. So I guess that's just a lesson to, be careful about what you put in your body. This stuff was not FDA approved. But it was all organic, and other people have had success with it. I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but I think maybe it just reacted weirdly with my medication or whatever. So I'm off of that stuff, and I am feeling a whole lot better. So thanks to all those who were concerned and asking. I appreciate the love, man, and I'm doing a lot better, and it's good. Also, I am also off the gluten. I think I talked about that a little bit last week, but off the gluten-free. So I'm back on the gluten, is what I meant. Probably about a month ago, I went gluten-free for a couple weeks. And I didn't notice any difference at all. Maybe I didn't give it enough time, but honestly, I don't think that was had anything to do with any of the issues I was having. So I'm glad I tried it, but I don't think it's for me. I don't think I have a sensitivity to it. And so when I started having my anxiety issues, I wanted to get back to just eating normal. So that's when I kind of went back to gluten. That's why I didn't quite make it 3 weeks. But I didn't make it about 2, and I didn't notice anything. And then if anything, I just started feeling worse. So I'm back to eating normal there and not worrying about the gluten thing. So those are a couple updates. The third update is the website that I have coming out. We have a brand new website that's coming, which I'm very excited about. It's going to be the portal for all things Luppy. So it's going to be a home for the podcast. It'll be a home for my music and a home for some services that I will be offering. And it'll just be one place for all your Luppy needs. So I'm super excited about it. It's going to be really cool. It looks really nice. It's going to be really useful in the communicating with this podcast and just lots of other things and my music. It'll be a place where you can go and get my music and listen to stuff and all that. So I'm super, super, super excited about it. The bad news is we got to delay the launch a little bit. I know I promised that was going to be out this week, but it looks like we were going to have to wait a couple weeks. So now our launch date is August 1st. So August 1st, look for that website. I just want to make sure everything's right and really top notch and ready to go before I launch the site. So sorry if you were excited about that. I am also as excited, but still be excited because it's coming just a couple weeks later. So August 1st, look for the new website for Luppy. All right, me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't usually talk about myself in the third person. Me, Luppy. My website. Okay. All right, so this morning I weighed in as I do every week on the podcast, and let's go ahead and jump in and see how it went today. All right, there you have it. 430 pounds is the weigh in today. 430 pounds and 56% body fat. I'm half tempted to just stop paying attention to that scale with the body fat. I don't think it's very accurate. I think it just kind of jumps around. I'm more concerned about the overall weight progress. But that means I have a total loss of 24 pounds. So I've lost 24 pounds so far, which is awesome. And good, and I still have been struggling the last couple weeks. Ice cream kind of came back in, and I've been struggling with this nighttime eating. And really, the truth is, I just haven't fully committed to going for it. I haven't let myself realize how serious it is, and how this is my life, and I am not living life to the fullest. Because I'm 434 pounds or 430 today. I'm holding back on a lot of things, and I haven't just fully committed to it. I'm having health issues that are scary. I'm starting to develop asthma, I think, because I have to use an inhaler sometimes. What is that? And I've never had asthma my whole life. Never had a problem with that. I think I'm pre-diabetic. My glucose has been up a little bit the last couple of times I checked. My triglycerides are high. The good news is my cholesterol is lower. I just got a bunch of blood work done, and my cholesterol is 197, down from 250. So that's good, and that comes from the change in the diet that I have made. I have been eating a lot better, but I know I can take it to the next level, clean it up just another notch, and really start losing the weight that I want to, and start reaching my goals and start feeling better, and start eliminating all these health issues that I'm having from being big. I'm tired of it. I'm scared. I'm tired of being scared. I'm tired of just being scared that something's going to happen. I'm going to have a heart attack or, dude, you can't live to 80, 90 years old at 430 pounds and not have some serious health issues. And I'm tired of being scared about it. So I've been thinking about this a lot, and let's go to the battle notes, shall we? We shall. Let's go to the battle notes, because today in the battle notes we are going to talk about Luppy's extreme weight loss. All right, this is it. I'm very excited about this. I am ready to fully commit 100% to this process. I am going to battle these things that are keeping me down and not let them win anymore. So I'm cutting out sugar, added sugar. I'm still going to eat fruit, but I'm cutting out added sugar, cutting out the chips, cutting out the cheese. I threw all that stuff away this morning. I'm going to a cleaner diet, fruits, vegetables, pretty much vegan, except I think I'm going to still eat some eggs for now. So it's pretty much going to be a vegan diet with eggs. But plant-based is the best way to say that. Lots of fruits, vegetables, nuts. And I'm cutting out the crap, cutting out the chips, cutting out the cheese, cutting out the fried foods. It's time. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of just sitting here and every week checking and being like, oh, I'm around 4:30 this week. And, it's hard. And it is hard. I'm not belittling anything I ever said before because it's all very true and it's all part of that journey. But I'm letting that word happen again. I think I'm just going to use it. But I'm also tired of holding back and just not taking it seriously. Not really looking in the mirror and going, dude, this is serious. This is my life. I'm the only one that can change it. It's time to change it. So, here it is. I am going on an extreme weight loss mission. For any of you guys who watch the TV show with Chris Powell, Extreme Weight Loss, I love that show. Now, I know a lot of it is TV and some of it's over dramatized. But what I like about it versus like The Biggest Loser is it's just about getting healthy and losing the weight and dealing with your food issues and your other issues. It's not a game like on The Biggest Loser where you have to strategize how much you're going to lose this week so you can be immune or whatever. Like all that stuff, I like the Extreme Weight Loss show because it's just about getting healthy, dealing with your issues. Chris Powell seems like a really cool guy. I've even considered writing the show and seeing about getting on the show. But I think I want to do it anyway, regardless of being on the show. I want to do it myself. So today, July 12th, 2016, I am starting my 1 year goal. And my 1 year goal, let me get my cards out. Oh, get my cards. I have... here we go. I write all this stuff down on cards. All right. My 1 year goal, I'm starting today, which is 430 pounds. My end weight goal is 220 pounds. That will be a total weight loss of 200, excuse me, I'm burping. That'll be a total weight loss of 234 pounds. So I'm going to lose 234 pounds in 1 year. All right. That is my promise to myself and to you guys out there. And whenever I'm struggling or having a hard day or fighting some craving or feeling down because I can't do everything I want to do, I'm going to watch this video and remind myself that you are sick of feeling like this. And you are sick of holding back. And this is my life, and I deserve to put myself first. I deserve to be successful. I deserve to be healthy and fit. And I'm not going to listen to anybody who tells me that, oh, some people are just, big. They're just always going to be big. I'm not listening to that. Yeah, I maybe have a genetic I can't say that word. A genetic predisposition. I can't say words. But yeah, genetically, I probably do have some barriers there or some extra things I need to battle because I do have a certain way I was made, but that doesn't mean I have to be unhealthy and that I have to be 430 pounds. I'm not going to listen to anybody that tells me I can't do it because I can. I will get to 220 pounds. I will be fit and I will be healthy. And that is a promise to myself first and a promise to you guys second. So here we go. 1 year from today, I will be checking in again, and my goal is to be 220 pounds. All right, so I'm super excited about it. I'm breaking this down into 4 phases, just like the show, if you watch the show. I'm kind of following that and using that as motivation and kind of a way to set up my goals and everything. So I have 90 days to lose 100 pounds. That is my phase 1 goal. So I'm going to lose 100 pounds in 90 days. That's October 9th. So October 9th, I want to be down to 330 pounds. All right? So how am I going to do that? I am going to work hard. We're working out 6 days a week. I'm going back to the gym. No more. That's the other thing. I've just been half-assing the fitness aspect of it too. Try to go out and get 30 minutes of walk. No, I'm going to go 30 minutes of walk. 30-minute walk. I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to work out. And I'm going to push myself again because that's how I am. I'm an all or nothing person. And so I've been leaning towards nothing. It's time to lean towards all. I'm going all in. And I'm going to work hard. And I'm going to sweat. And it's going to be hard. But I'm going to do it. So I'm working out 6 days a week. I'm also going to join Weight Watchers. That's something I've been considering for a long time and putting off because I didn't want to spend the money. But you know what? It's $40 or something a month. I used to spend that on pizza one day, for one meal. So I think I can afford that for my health and my future. It's time to put that as a number one priority. So I'm going to join Weight Watchers, mainly for the group support, to have accountability every week, to go and to have people to lean on there that are kind of working on the same journey. It's mainly for the support because I think that's a hard thing for me is I've been doing it on my own and it's been hard to kind of keep your head straight. And I think that'll be good to have people to kind of check in with every week and learn some stuff. And there's a lot of awesome tools about Weight Watchers. I think it's a good program. I don't know that I'm going to eat with their point method. I don't think I'm going to do that, but they have other options. I just want to eat a natural, whole food, plant-based diet. But I'm really excited about this. I'm going to sign up probably today or tomorrow. And that's going to be, I think, a big help in this whole thing. The other thing is I'm going to kind of lean on you guys that watch this podcast and my friends and family to kind of help support me. I may reach out here and there and need a reminder as to why I'm doing it. So I hope those of you watching and listening can be that as well as I would be the exact same thing for you if that's something you need. That's a big part of what I want this podcast to be is to help you in your journey too. So I think those are a couple of big things that are going to help and keep myself on track. The other thing is I've written down all these cards. I'm big on postcards, note cards, whatever. And they're going to be all over my house, reminding me why I'm doing it. Reminding me every day that I can do it and that I will do it. I'm super, super excited about it. I have been sitting on the fence for so long. I'm excited to finally get to a place where it's real and I need to do it. So here we go. Day 1, 430 pounds. Let's see what we can do in 90 days. I'm excited to get started. So thanks for listening to that and for the support and for being here. I think we're going to take a quick little break and we're going to listen to a word from our sponsor. If you are interested in sponsoring the show, you can get a hold of me at livingluppy@gmail.com. And that's Luppy. That's how you spell Luppy. Twitter, Luppy1. Facebook page is facebook.com/livingluppy. And again, Luppy is Luppy. So definitely reach out if you would like to do some advertising on the show. In the meanwhile, let's hear about something that I do. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Luppy, or you can call me Chris Swan. That's my real name. I just want to welcome you into my studio here and say thanks for checking out my page about piano lessons. I'd love to get together and show you some stuff. I love teaching how to play by ear, so I can teach you a system that will help you hear a song on the radio and know what you're hearing and be able to figure it out pretty quickly. It only takes a few lessons to really get you started on that. But I also teach everything else too. I teach reading music, and I teach kids as young as 5 up to adults 120. There is no limit. So all ages, all people are welcome. I just love music and would love to share what I know and try to teach you how to play some of the songs you love. All right? Give me a shout. Thanks.
Whether you want to learn how to play piano by ear or learn all the classics, go to www.loopeduprecords.com/piano-lessons. Again, that's Looped Up Records, LUPED, and that's /piano-lessons. Luppy-lessons.
She was a French girl. I knew her from around the island in the head twirl. Just the way I liked it in my head world. Round every time I saw her in my peripheral. Am I feeling iffy or am I in love or in lust? What's the difference? Webster's is just a hindrance. I've got to introduce myself. Oh no, I can't. I feel irrelevant. She's so out of this world. It's like someone just hit the lantern my way again. I promise I'll jump in. And if I have my chance, I know she won't walk right again. I'm a drink cause I can deal. I really, really feel she's the perfect girl for me. Okay, Alice, let's see. This lack of action has got me feeling callous. This was Alice before Cialis. No satisfaction, it's got me feeling famished. This was Alice before Cialis. This lack of action has got me feeling callous.
Oh, man. Yeah, there you go. That is Alice before Cialis. That is the song of the month of July. That's our song this month. It's one of my tunes we feature every week on the podcast. We feature a song of the month. That is the song for this month. And, of course, it is available on iTunes. So shoot on over to iTunes and get your copy of Alice before Cialis. Yeah, it's a nice jam to get you motivated, and put that in your workout playlist, and you'll have Luppy in your ears while you're in the gym making things happen. All right, welcome back to the Living Luppy podcast. I am super duper glad you're here. Today is a good day. Today is a good show. I mean, I try to always make it a good show, but I'm super excited about this week because I'm truly making some changes and dedicating to this process. And I'm ready to hit some goals, man. Ready to hit some goals. So let's talk about our health fact of the day. Every week on the show, we have a health fact that we discuss. And I don't do any research. I just kind of find this stuff on the internet and just assume it's true. But this one is just kind of a fun one. I thought it was interesting. And since I'm going back into the gym and hitting the gym again every day, I thought this was appropriate. So here's the health fact of the day. The word gymnasium comes from the Greek word gymnasiin. I think that's how you say that. Which means to exercise naked. So apparently the Greeks used to exercise naked. Now, I'm not going to go try that in my gym. I'm pretty sure they would ask me to leave ever so politely if I showed up naked. And nobody wants to see that, but I just thought that was a funny little fact to work out naked. To be a fly on the wall in that gym, huh? That would be a little awkward, I think, on certain machines. Anyway, don't visualize it too much. I just thought that was kind of funny, but I am excited to get back into the gym and do that work. You know, it's twofold. It's what you eat, and that's very important, probably the most important, but it's also moving more, and that's super important too. So I am excited to move more and feel better. It's time. So my challenge of the week to you this week, the challenge of the week is to come along with me on this journey. If you are sitting there and you have been waiting on the fence, kind of like I have been, and you know you need to make some changes, but you're just not really committing to it, I challenge you to commit to it today, now. Take this year and do it with me and see where you can go in a year. I can't wait to get started. I can't wait for today. I can't wait for tomorrow, next week, next month. The next thing you know, it's next July, and I'm going to be 220 pounds. You can have that same thing. What a great motivator to get up in the morning, like to work on that. I am working towards this amazing, life-changing goal. And it's going to be hard, but you're not alone. You have support. Lean on your friends and your family and reach out to me. Like, this is a place where we can support each other. You know, I changed the settings on the Facebook page so that anybody can post. So I have to approve it first because I don't want people spamming it. But you can go to the Facebook page at Living Luppy, and post something and just talk about what you're struggling with, what your plans are. what your commitments are, what the things you struggle with are, and I will reply to all those posts and comments. So that's a place for us to have a community to discuss this stuff. But I want you to know you're not alone and you can do it. So my challenge to you is to not wait any longer. Do it now. Let's see what a year can do. All right? Do it now. All right. Well, once again, thanks for tuning in this week to the podcast. I just, again, can't say how excited I am about the future and about reaching some goals. And I really appreciate you guys watching and checking in and all the awesome notes of support I've gotten. I really appreciate every single one. It means a lot to me, and it goes a long way. So thank you for the support. Thank you for listening. Again, if you got a sec, go on over to iTunes and subscribe, rate, and review. That would help us out a lot in the rankings there. So please, if you got a second, go over and do that. Again, if you need to get a hold of us, you can email us at livingloopy@gmail.com. Twitter is loopy1, and Facebook is facebook.com/livingloopy. So let's do this thing, man. You can do anything you put your mind to. I'm here to tell you that, to show you that, and I want you to believe it too, because it's really true. People are going to try to bring you down and keep you miserable because misery likes company, but you need to just smile and nod and say, screw those guys, because they don't know what I need to do and what I really need. And I'm not going to listen to the negativity anymore. And you can do the same thing. You believe in you, and you can do anything. I swear. It's true. I've done it. I've seen a million other people do it, and I'm doing it now. All right? So let's do it. This week is going to be amazing. All right? I'll see you next week. Peace. For more information, go to facebook.com/livingloopy. Make sure you head over to iTunes, subscribe, rate, and review. We'll see you next week on the Living Loopy Podcast.